So I want to cover the best way to get up if you're having problems getting up and down, or if it's just not something you've ever been really good at, or if you have some limitations. Now granted, I don't know everybody who's watching this video, so make sure A, you have people to help you if you try this at home, and B, think critically about things like bad knees and maybe bad ankles, things that you could twist on the way up. Maybe just don't try this at all if you're worried about injury. Okay, so be safe. But one of the easiest ways to get up, if not the easiest way to get up, we're going to do it in 3 parts. Part 1 is when I'm lying down. People try to get up like this, which is really hard to do, right? So part 1 is I'm just going to curl up into a ball on my side. Okay, I'm going to take my elbows or my hands, and I'll go from the side here. Elbows or my hands. I'm going to get them to the side, or I'm going to get them here. I'm going to try and rock up onto that shoulder. If I can get both hands on the floor, I'll push up. That might be hard too. Again, we have to do this in steps. Maybe try this lying on a bed and see how you do. Now here's the next part that people have a problem with. As they get up, and from here they roll to all fours, which really isn't a bad idea, except for it's hard to get to the next point, which is halfway up. So other people will tell you to try and roll up and push this way, but that's hard because you got to push all your body weight in that direction. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards the corner where there's a space right here, right? So there's no weight on me over here. Now, again, you may not be flexible enough for this part, but if I can roll towards the part where I don't need to put any weight on myself, put the weight on my palms, not on my fingers, I can roll up to my knee and walk up. Now, with one foot on the ground, I'm better off than I was here because some people have a hard time picking their foot up and putting it on the ground. So this has given me a bit of an advantage. Once I'm here, if I can push into those hands and get that other foot on the floor, I can start to walk up my legs, walk my spine up, and come to the top. That may be too difficult for you, so I'm going to give you a part B. Now this time, we're going to imagine we have a chair or a wall for assistance. Again, from here, when I sit up, I want to sit up with the one leg down, so that already puts me in a good position. I want to lean my weight out in a direction where it's nice and easy, and I can just push that knee underneath me. Okay, that's hard for people because they'll try and jump up and they can't do it. If I can just slide that knee underneath me, now I've got one foot on the floor, one knee on the ground, and my hands spread apart. If I have a chair, from there it's pretty simple, right? I can just walk into it, lean into the chair. Now, I recommend that your strong leg be down. So if my right leg's the stronger one, that's where it is. I recommend it's down because if I can get the ball of the foot on the floor, that's fine. But if I can just push on that leg to get up, I want the stronger leg there. So when a spaceship takes off, right, it's got the rocket that goes out into orbit, and then it's got the one that launches it into orbit, okay, or that takes over. So very similar here. Let's say I get up on this side. I roll up to this leg. I get here and I've got a wall. Again, I don't just push myself up. I lean out to where it's easy, slide my knee underneath me. Now from here, I can put my hands on the wall. I can start to walk up. I can lean on the wall. The hard part is launching this leg. So that's why I want this one to be the strong one. So as I go to launch, I lean and I launch and I get that leg up. And see how I stack my vertebrae? I put my hands on me and I walk up myself. Again, that may not be for you. You may have some problems that keep you from doing that, but it's going to be easier than a lot of ways. Once I get here, this is tricky. So if I can get up with one leg to start with, I'm a lot farther ahead in the race. Okay? No Fall November's coming, so we'll be doing a little bit more break falling here soon, but be safe. Don't fall down in the first place, and take care.